Welcome back. All right, just this once, I'm going to try to complete an actual build. We got the functional part of that build done. Now it's time to get the party started with the facade. I'm going to take the numbers off of this for now, just to make it so whenever we decide what message we want to put on the side of that, it's easier. At least the blanks will be automatically there. And then I think I am going to change the color of this to red. Might have to copy and paste each one of these, but that's okay. If I can get a paste in on some of these, it's going to be a bit of an angle. It almost looks cooler with the red on the edge. Perfect. And then I probably should just make the sidebars black. I'm tempted to darken these as well. I think that's about right. I'm going to clear that just so we can have some stuff to build with. We are short on buildables. Before I started, I did pull a lot of this stuff out of the digital uploader. So we got a little progress, but some unusual things like steel beams and encased industrial beams, which isn't that unusual because we always seem to have encased industrial beam issues. Looks like silica is going to be our deal breaker. Let's put a few of these in place and see where we are. Of course, now that my inventory is full, I'm going to have to build on the side so I can delete that first one, since the first one is now the wrong color. A little bit of nudgery. And that looks about right. Blueprint mode. $20 is almost enough for one side. Oh no! I missed a couple of these orange. Oh no. And I don't think I can reach it. If I can slip in here, I can reach it. Now I don't know what happened there. I sneezed and I somehow did a scan. I'm not sure what happened. Just gonna repaste all of this and hope I get it all. That looks about right. It almost looks like a heat sink. I guess if I did pack that many batteries that densely into such a confined area, which is the same thing as saying densely, then it would need a little heat sink. That present landed right on my head. I might not have the silica to build this. Well, hold on. 11 of them is 792, so 10 of them would be a little less than 79. So we should have enough to at least fix the color scheme of our mirror. Maybe I should go to the... This is going to be an interesting build. I requested 10 or 20. 10 was about, so we need at least 30 more. And then, let's see, it looks like 5 levels of batteries is 10. So it's twice the number of batteries. All right, let's see. To start, I want to get this right. So 10, we need at least 30 more.
I don't know. Have a good day.
So we'll put 30 on the list. Then we need 8, 24 more than that. So 54 seems to be kind of the target. I don't think it's recording the fact that I said 54. Let me, take a little screenshot so I have my shopping list. So we need 1,900 encased beams, 2,500 copper sheets, 650 crystal oscillators, 4,000 steel beams, yikes, 4,000 silica, and 1,000 quartz crystal. I'm thinking if I can get all the way to the encased beams, I should probably get there. Yeah, the encased beams means we could probably... We might be able to consider the steel beams as well. $9,600 beams. Okay, so we need about half of this. I really don't want any more than I need. I am suddenly super lost. There we go. Got turned around there for a second. I knew the encased beams are nearby. Not bad. The computer complex should get us the copper sheets and the crystal oscillators. Ooh, well, might also be able to get the quartz crystal and silica as well. Um, is reinforced plate also a thing that we use over here? I might be able to get a lot of this done. Oh, we're short on reinforced plate. Why isn't the reinforced plate being shipped in? Looks like all the crystal oscillators are in line, which means they probably don't have a ton lying around, except for the ton that I have lying around. Well, we're kind of full. Wish we were able to get a couple clicks in, though. A lot of that stuff is perfectly full, so it's actually going to take a more than one trip, maybe 2 trips. If we can get this whole thing done in 2 trips, it's actually really not that bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll just fly in, drop as many of these as we can. Then we'll try to pick up some reinforced plate and some other stuff from our local inventory. Yep, looks like we're gonna need one more of these. I guessed twice the level, but I think one more just to make sure that it's perfectly capped probably makes the most sense. Okay, so now we have all of the sheets we need. We have a local supply of concrete, some... Oh, we might be able to get this done relatively quickly. Looks like we're gonna need... Well, we've got a decent number of copper sheets. I'm gonna run the risk. I'm gonna fly around without fuel or a jetpack. super dangerous. Should not do it. Want to get this nudgery perfect. Oh God. Got a misclick. Is having a hard time deciding which blueprint I want to snap to. There's a lot of blueprints in this area now. Let's drop back down here and grab the sheets out of here. See if we can keep going. Are those going in backwards? That one definitely went in backwards. And it's connected to the wrong thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need exactly 30 more of these. So we actually have a slight over budget. That's cool. That'll make it a little easier to finish. The thumbnail is somewhere in there. I mean, if I can get away with not having to fly back, I'll do it. Though, it looks like we're not going to have enough crystal oscillators. Oh, no. Plenty of crystal oscillators. Plenty of sheets. What'd I say, 15 of those? So that means there's 30 spaces for a message. kind of have to wait for it to settle. So much stuff is flying out of our inventory. You know what? I could probably snap it like that, but I'm just gonna not run the risk. Batteries are charging up nicely. 17% of this battery is full. 30%, 36% of the total batteries are full. Store charge 20. So we've got 561 batteries. Ooh, that seems like a lot. Charge rate 10K. Looks like we're pretty close to capturing all of the charge, though. Little nudgery. I wish it could be night in Satisfactory all the time. So cool. I am very happy with that. It turned out to be just a little taller than the other stuff. You know what? I think I'm going to give myself a break today. The corner, I want to put something on the corner, but I think I'm going to have that be a separate video. Maybe I'll do something on the weekend on that. Little bonus content. I think that does look pretty cool though, as far as the facade goes. We'll have to decide what we're going to do with the facades on these other items. But for that one, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.